Good day. I'd like to give a brief report back on the Greens campaign for Moggill state election 2009. Once all the counts were in, taking into account preference flows from the two campaigns that weren't in the race in 2006, the Greens vote was up just over 1%. A pretty good result, considering conventional wisdom has it that most people put the environment lower on the list of concerns at a time of economic downturn. I put this down to the fact that we try to have as positive a campaign as possible. So, for example, rather than focusing on no Kenmore bypass, a large part of the campaign was about alternatives to cars. This included a light rail system, pushing for safer ways of using bicycles, and putting facilities and services closer to where people live. So if we got these things right, for example, you would not be spending a ridiculously large fraction of your time doing things like mum's taxi duties because the nearest school is so far from your home and there's no decent school bus system. You also wouldn't be in a situation where you'd have to worry about having a wait of up to 2 hours for an ambulance for a medical emergency. So what I plan to do between now and the next election is pretty much continue what I did during the campaign, which was to listen, to pay attention to what people are talking about in the streets, in the letter columns of the newspapers, and of course the things people tell me directly. You can find my contact details on the website, and I'll be really pleased to hear from you. So between now and the next election, what I'll be looking at is trying to identify projects that we can actually practically do without having to be elected or in government. I'm sure there are things out there, and there are people in Moggill who have good ideas and the practical skills to make some of them work. So I'll be really pleased to hear from you. And of course, by next election, we'll be in a much stronger position to work on these local issues, and of course, do not forget the bigger picture issues that the big parties are neglecting, like how to deal effectively with climate change and how to transition our society away from fossil fuels. So you'll be hearing more from me, and I really hope to hear from you.